So number one, how you execute your dissertation goals, you have to take care of yourself. How do you take care of yourself? You follow the scholar basics. Number two, you need to make a plan every week. Now, you might be thinking, I'm a great planner. Look at all my notebooks. Look at all my planners. I even got stickers for them. It's great. Or maybe you're a person who has a massive to-do list and you're like, I just check things off. No problem. My question for you is, how many activities on that to-do list has, number one, anything to do with your dissertation? But number two, how often do you get things done related to your dissertation or your academic writing? Or do you push them off to the end when you say, oh, I have more time, or I have more energy tonight, or I'll do that on the weekend. And then tonight comes or the weekend comes and then you say, man, I really want to go outside, or they doing this cookout over here. I don't really got the energy. I'm so tired. And then those tasks never get done. I'm not interested in you just making another to-do list. Period. Next, most of you are trying to do too much in a week's time or a day's time. Most of you, when you do go to sit down and plan, because if you like me, you got all the markers, you got all the stickers. Now my new thing is to go into Google Sheets and do color code and like make it look real cute. When I'm doing that now, I'm like, girl, you just know this is a creative exercise because that's not going to do nothing. A plan, the way I teach, making a plan is that you focus on 3 things. 1, 2, 3. 3 things a week. Each of those 3 things should take you 2 hours or less to complete. I do a lot of things around time limits because I find that is more helpful for in the moment than other things. If you don't like time, find another way, but this is what I'm teaching you. And you might be saying, well, how do I know if it takes me 2 hours? You're going to do a lot of guessing in the beginning. But the reason why I'm giving you a 2-hour time limit is because I want you to practice constraint. Most of you are going to say things like, well, I'm going to write a whole section of my literature review on Saturday morning. How are you going to do that? Because you're going to sit down on Saturday morning and you're going to like, oh, I got to get myself in the mood. Oh, let me go read what I wrote last time. And then you start like, oh, there's an article I want to go read. So then you go find that article. And then that article leads you to different citations. Now you got to go to the library website and you got to find those 3 articles. But then you realize that your library doesn't have it in the full text. So now you got to go request it. And so that's a different part of the website. So then you go request those articles. But then those articles make you think about a paper that you wrote in that one class during your first year, and now you got to go through your folders in your storage to go find that paper, and 3 hours have passed by and you haven't written anything for that literature review section that you said you were going to do on Saturday morning. Y'all see how this like snowballs? When I say do 3 things, so you're going to focus on 3 things that take you 2 hours or less, that requires you then to say clearly, this is what I will produce in these 2 hours. Things that are tangible and that you can produce is like, I will write 2 shitty pages, or I will read 1 article and write 1 shitty paragraph, or I will email my chair to schedule a meeting for next week, or I'm going to empty my email inbox. What is it that you can tangibly say I'm going to do in these 2 hours? Stop saying things like, I'm going to work on my literature review. I'm going to work on my proposal. Your brain does not know what that means. Because you might know what it means on a Sunday when you're making this plan or this to-do list. But let's get to Thursday night after you had a long week. The people that got on your nerves. You tired. You don't even know why you're in school anymore. And then it's 7 p.m. on a Thursday night at the end of the week. And you go to sit down and you're like, what did I say? I'm going to work on the literature review. Where do I start? And that is how you get into the cycle level. Let me read over my notes. Let me go look at what I did last time. And 3 hours passed. Now it's 10 p.m. on a Thursday night. And you probably got to get up for Friday morning to go to work. And you like, I got to go to sleep. I can't just do this. It's already been 3 hours. Be very clear about what it is that you're going to do. So an example would be for this upcoming week, you can say, I'm going to find 10 articles. And I'm going to write the full citations of those articles. That's going to be my first 2-hour period. My second task is going to be, I'm going to read 2 of those articles and write 2 shitty paragraphs. And my third task is I'm going to read another 2 articles and write 2 shitty paragraphs. And that is all I'm going to do for the week. The reason why I say only do 3 things is because you don't have the time, the attention, or the energy that you think you do in a week's time. We greatly overestimate what we can do in a week. Because you're not really aware of your energy. You don't realize just how much you are people pleasing. I'm about to step on somebody's toes right now. You don't realize that how much of your day goes to serving other people. You don't realize how much, if somebody calls you, you planning to do your dissertation writing right now, say on Monday is 1 o'clock my time. Say you blocked off 1 to 3 p.m. to work on your dissertation, and then your friend calls you and is like, oh, I want to go to Trader Joe's because I heard they have this new snack and I want to get it. And you're like, yeah, Trader Joe's sounds better. Let me go do that. You don't realize how much you do that in a week's time. You don't know how much you realize, like, when every time your phone dings and a message comes in or an email comes in, you stop what you're doing to go look at that message or to return that phone call or to look at those emails. You don't realize how much you're doing that. And so you think like, well, I got all this time available to work on my dissertation. Why am I not doing it? I just need to get myself together. When really what's happening is you need to say no to people. And you need to be very clear about what it is that you're going to do. Stop saying things like, I'm just going to work on this.